President Biden calling for the declassification and review of classified information on the 9/11 terrorist attacks in response to a years-long dispute over those documents. Joining us now with her response to the move, Terry Strada with 9/11 Families and Survivors United for Justice Against Terrorism. Terry, we've had you on before. Last time you were discussing the fact that many families of 9/11 victims, they didn't want Biden to attend the memorial for the 20th anniversary of 9/11 because those documents have yet to be released. So what are the families saying now that some of those documents will be declassified?
Well, I think we're all very excited and thrilled with this prospect of seeing these documents. And the real test will begin next week when they start to do the review of this 2016 summary. And we'll see how cooperative they're going to be. And we're going to learn a lot.
Well, what do you hope to learn? I know that there's the connection to Saudi Arabia that a lot of the families have been talking about in regards to the day and the events of 9/11. But what kind of closure are you seeking?
Well, we won't have closure until this entire review process takes place, and it's going to take months before it is in its entirety. We're hoping to learn as much as we possibly can about the connections between the kingdom and the hijackers. We know that they had agents here that were on the kingdom's payroll, sent here to meet and greet the hijackers and provide them with their housing and their bank accounts, their flight lessons, all of that. So we know that this investigation took place for 9.5 years post the 9/11 Commission, post the joint inquiry, and there's just going to be a lot more information about the kingdom and the role that they played in not only financing, but aiding and abetting the 19 hijackers.
Why do you think President Biden is now deciding to do this after so long?
Well, on August 5th, we stood in front of the Capitol and we introduced the 9/11 Transparency Act. Senator Menendez is our staunch supporter in this. And I do believe strongly that that introduction of that act is what started this entire, ball rolling, that the president, the White House said, wow, there's legislation that's coming down the pipeline that will force this mandate. And we can probably get ahead of it and do something positive before the 11th for the families. And I think that's really what started all of it.
I'm sure you're looking forward to that day in order to pay tribute to them, correct?
Yes, very much so.
All right. Well, we wish you and your family and all of the 9/11 families and survivors a great deal of comfort during this very important anniversary, the 20th year. Terry Strada, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We got to shift gears now to another threat facing us as we head into the holiday weekend: cybersecurity. Security officials having